The Sun Belt football season, always a fun one. That's why they sometimes call it the Fun Belt. But now, the serious business of crowning a champion in the Sun Belt Conference Championship game. Welcome to Malone Stadium in Monroe, Louisiana, the home of the ULM Warhawks. As we'll see a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on another Sun Belt team, the UL Monroe Warhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the UL Monroe Warhawks offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
The pocket breaking down. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
He's running out of time here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. And the Warhawks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Georgia State Panthers offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game here. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a run. Running back's got it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try the ground game here. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Breaks an open space. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, what a gutsy call by the offensive coordinator. 4th down, they call for the RPO, and if it's executed well, you can get a first down like we saw. But this play could go south in a hurry. Great execution and decision-making by the quarterback.
Tackle, but first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. UL Monroe offense back out there now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The offense now operating in empty. Looking to throw it on first down. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A play action, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. The Warhawks will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He's got the first and still going. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First snap in the red zone on this drive. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right breaks into the open.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver grabs it. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Warhawks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on the first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Back to throw again. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll try and run it. There's the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. He hands it to the back. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. The Warhawks keep the football on the move.
Well, great call, Chris. You're still in your own territory, but going for it in this situation isn't as risky as, say, being on your own 20, obviously. So I'm fine with the call, and clearly it works out for him this time.
That completion makes it second and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Warhawks.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Panthers offense back out there now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
It's a shotgun run call. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlock at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And the Warhawks looking to run some tempo here. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. The Warhawks getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. From the shotgun, inside handoff. He's swarmed by the defense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt will bounce and go out of bounds down at the 5-yard line. The Georgia State offense on the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it in the open. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackle is made very near midfield, good enough for a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage and you can throw it over top of them.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
I don't know if it's the defense that's impacting him, but this quarterback is really struggling. Already has thrown a pick. His mechanics seem to be off. His footwork isn't in sync. Almost threw another pick. Boy, he's going to have to make some kind of adjustments.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Heads up, the offense now operating in the red zone. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. The sure hands. It's Watts. And he'll be brought down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. And the Warhawks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. The shotgun handoff here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looking deep down the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, UL Monroe. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and his vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Important second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Illegal block. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Panthers.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. UL Monroe offense back out there now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Receiver makes the catch. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Makes the catch downfield. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And it's good right down the middle. And the game is now tied. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, great energy in that building and a fun 1st half in this Sun Belt Championship. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best 1st half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the Sun Belt Championship.
The Warhawks will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Panthers offense back out there now. Trying to get something going early here in the 2nd half and jump on top. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Makes the ground. It's Durham. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Handoff heading left. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And the Warhawks come to the line in the hurry up. QB decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Georgia State offense on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Forced out and more. He's still running. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Misses the receiver, incomplete. It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to scramble. Gets some space around the 30.
Really love the call here on 3rd down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up 1st down yardage.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Ball handed off. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good. And with that, they retake the lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Opening play at the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The Warhawks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
You know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Pressure is coming. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Touchdown, Georgia State. A huge special teams score. What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt returner takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
What a stiff arm. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. UL Monroe offense back out there now. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Warhawks will try to keep this drive moving.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Getting set. Here's second down.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Out of bounds, about a yard short of the marker. A turnover on downs. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Trying to find some room. It's Lee. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught quickly. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And Georgia State has the lead here, Kurt. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Boom. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Panthers. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget, Kurt.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Play action here on first down. Catch made over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Warhawks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. He hands it off from the gun. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. 3 first downs together now. They've got it at the 48.
It's a good positive gain by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
from the 40. The offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
What a conversion here by this offense. You know, the ball is thrown short of the 1st down marker. Shows you the trust this quarterback has in this receiver. Makes the catch, and then a great effort there to pick up the yards after the catch for the 1st down.
Snags the quick throw. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down. And the Warhawks have 1st and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Warhawks. This offense cannot be stopped. Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Leaning on the run game here. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And here's the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? They give it to the big fullback here. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Into the end zone, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Wide open downfield. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Warhawks come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He's looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Looking to throw yet again. Tight end makes the grab. Scooped up in the defense. It's a fumble. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Fun Belt has a champion. We all know seasons like this are hard to put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee decides to do if this championship team gets an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.